Chase and BLQ breakup looms. Key signs point to couple swaps in General Hospital. Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. General Hospital sees Brooke Lynn and her husband Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, dealing with a lot of family stress. They are being pulled closer to other people. That has me wondering if we're going to see BLQ and Chase split, with some couple swaps coming. Brooke Lynn and Harrison Chase's marital struggles on General Hospital. We're going to talk about whether the stress in Brooke Lynn and Chase's lives, plus them getting close to their exes, is about to cause some problems. This week, we see Dante Falconeri, Dominic's Improgna, and Brooke Lynn focused on making things right with their son. Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, told Dante more than once to throw her under the bus and get to know Gio without her. Brooke Lynn thinks Gio will be more accepting of Dante that way. Meanwhile, Chase is totally frustrated with his wife, Brooke Lynn. The adoption isn't happening. She is all eaten up with stress about Gio at the same time. Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, is really struggling and Chase has been a rock for her. This is all a recipe for disaster. We know, of course, there's a fan base that likes BLQ with Chase, but it's a soap opera. That means happily ever after doesn't really exist. No soap lets any couple stay together in blissful marital happiness for too long. Unless they're minor characters or rarely seen, you know how it goes. For front burner characters like Brooke Lynn and her hot hubby, there is bound to be trouble. Now we've noticed some huge red flags on General Hospital. These suggest Brooke Lynn Quartermain and Chase might be headed for Splitsville as they get in too deep with their exes. The first red flag is Brooke Lynn has hit pause on the plans to start a family with Chase by going the route of adoption since he is infertile. Brooke Lynn feels like she needs to sort things out with Gio first, but there's been zero progress. Chase is feeling like everything's at a standstill. It's just frustrating. Nothing is moving forward, not with Gio, so therefore nothing that he wants either. The second red flag is Dante and Brooke Lynn are getting closer. They agree to work together to try and reconcile with their son Gio. At first, Dante and BLQ thought giving Gio space would help, but that only seemed to make him angrier. It's not the best approach. But it was the only approach they had. Now that Dante has talked Brooke Lynn into approaching Gio with them, that will keep throwing them together while they figure out how to reconcile with their son. As they talked, it turned into Dante and Brooke Lynn sharing what I think was a really sweet moment this week. The whole backstory with them having a baby is all retcon anyway, so there's plenty there for the writers to work with. At the same time, the second red flag is that Brooke Lynn's husband, Chase, was with somebody else. He has been one of the few people who truly sympathizes with Willow for what she's going through with Michael and the kids. Recently, Chase even confronted Michael about not letting Willow see Wiley and Amelia. But it's worse than Chase suspects. Michael feels like he has to protect the kids from Willow. He suspects that Willow was the one messing with baby Daisy, and Michael is 100% right. This has the potential to drive a wedge between Brooke Lynn and Chase as well. I'm going to tell you how. The third red flag is the disconnect between Chase and Brooke Lynn over the adoption stuff. First, Chase wants to press forward, yet BLQ is tapping the brakes. Also, Chase is having deep talks with Willow Tate about his frustrations, so he's really opening up to his ex. Chase told Willow he wants to have a child so badly, but now he's starting to think it's never going to happen.